Hi everyone. Recently somebody on my Facebook page sent me a message asking me, if you call yourself a moto vlogger, how come you don't take your bike outdoors and go for a ride and shoot some videos? So I thought maybe I should make this video and explain why exactly. Stay tuned. Welcome back. I have two versions of the answer, the short one and the long one. The short one is, I live in Yemen. And for those who don't understand what it means, well, please allow me to give you the other version of the answer.
Allah 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 Allah.
لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله.
هذا الانفجار الثاني والثالث. يا ساتر يا الله، وخروا من الزجاج، وخروا من الزجاج. تمام. جحر اللي مشان
So you see, Yemen is a ruined country, exhausted, devastated, and torn apart by war. It's not safe. There's no guarantee that you'll ever see another sunrise. You say hello to your neighbor today, and tomorrow you will learn that he was killed along with his family due to an airstrike or a terrorist attack. Checkpoints are everywhere, and Yemen is not exactly a camera-friendly country. If I approach a checkpoint with a camera on me, they will automatically assume that I'm a spy or something. They will make an example of me that I'm a traitor, a spy that works for the CIA or something, only because I have a camera. I know that a lot of you people will think that I'm making this up, I'm exaggerating or something, but those of you who know Yemen and what it has become, they know I'm telling the truth. In fact, I'm risking it right now just by publishing this video and saying those things about Yemen. But I guess that I'm fed up, just like the rest of us. I can't even get out of the capital Sana'a on my bike without getting into trouble. Sometimes I get into trouble even inside the city itself. In Yemen they're used to small Chinese motorcycles that don't exceed 200 cc's, simply because the people are poor and they cannot afford bigger bikes. I'm not rich either. It took me 2 years to collect the money to get my Yamaha. So when people on the street see a rider on a 2016 Yamaha FZ07, it's like seeing someone on a spaceship. Some of those people are actually nice. They approach me and they wish me good fortune with my motorcycle. And some of them, they just want to shoot me in the head and take my bike. Besides, motorcycles in Yemen are seen as a mean of transportation used by the low lives and never seen as a lifestyle. Before this Yamaha, I used to own two small Chinese motorcycles. One of them was Lonsin CR5, a 200 cc's motorcycle that I had for 10 months. Once I decided to go for a long ride to a city called Hodeidah, and it's about 240 kilometers from the capital Sana'a. And of course the road was packed with checkpoints, as you can imagine. At one of those checkpoints, they asked me for the registration papers for the motorcycle. Now this is a silly joke, because here in Yemen people are allowed to have motorcycles, to own them and to ride them on the streets, but the government doesn't issue registration papers or even license plates. Motorcycles here in Yemen are seen as the instrument of death. Whenever somebody's plotting an assassination or something, they will use a motorcycle to transport them to see the mission accomplished. So there's a genius who made the call of not issuing any registration papers for the motorcycles here. So at the checkpoint, all I had is the receipt that I got from the showroom where I got the bike from. Everybody knows this, and yet that man at the checkpoint was asking for my registration papers. and after 45 minutes of debate, they let me go. 10 minutes later, two men on a 150cc motorcycle, they followed me from that checkpoint, and they were yelling at me and telling me to stop. They fired a couple of rounds from an AK-47, but I just cracked open the throttle and I didn't stop until I reached Hodeidah. And this is only one of the incidents that occurred to me. I'm a long distance rider. This is what I love. I got this Yamaha for about a year now, and ever since I got it, I tried so hard to get registration papers, pay customs, and even at least to get the license plates, but unfortunately I failed. I wanted to travel across the border to Oman, to UAE, to the whole world if I get the chance, but I can't. First, because I'm Yemeni and it's not easy for Yemeni nationals to get visas. Second, because I don't have the proper paperwork for the motorcycle, not even license plate. Third, because I might be killed and my motorcycle will be stolen even before I reach the border. The funny thing is that one of those days I was trying to get those papers, and I was told off the record, "We are going to check if your request is legal." I'm asking for license plates and you are telling me that you're going to check if my request is legal, which is something that's done automatically in the whole world? Seriously? Unfortunately, guys, I cannot prove it, but I swear to you guys, this is the truth. So there you have it. This is what it's like to be a biker in Yemen. And what I shared with you is only a glimpse of what's happening. I really envy those people on YouTube. Every time I see someone on his bike, motovlogging, riding wherever he wants, exploring new places, and sharing his experience with the rest of the world. It's fascinating. One of the common things that I get all the time is, "Why do you love your bike so much? It's just a toy. Get a life." Well, to those people I say, bikes are my life. If you don't respect that, well, it's your problem. I'll continue making those videos as much as I can, and obviously most of them will be indoors for the reasons I mentioned earlier. Thank you very much, folks, and ride safe.